Hey everybody, what's going on? Juan here. Welcome back to the channel. And yes, as you can see, the home office is a big mess right now. That's exactly why I wanted to work on the video, because there's a lot of really good things happening. It's a holiday season. You know, we have Christmas gifts happening left and right. People are buying them. And my wife and myself, we got ourselves a very special Christmas gift, and that is the ARCADE1UP machine. And I'm going to be doing a video about that, a review of the machine itself. We got the Street Fighter 2 Arcade Edition 1. And for those that don't know, the ARCADE1UP machine is available on GameStop, Amazon, I believe. If not, I know it's out on Walmart. It's out on a couple of different places. And this is nostalgia. This is the definition of retro. If you've ever wanted to get yourself an arcade machine for your home, this one is 3/4 the size. So it's a little bit more compact. It's less wide. It's about 4 foot tall. And you can have this on your home, and there's different variations of it. And the one that I got is the Street Fighter one. There's one about Pac-Man, Rampage, a Final Fight, and these are officially licensed. And no, they do not come with a RetroPie. No, you cannot easily hack them. I mean, you can, and I'll be going into details about that in a future video. But as is, they come with games. They come with a joystick and the buttons and the screen, and it's pretty easy to set up. So once again, I'll be doing a video about that. And then down the line, and this is where we're going to go, because I'm recording a lot of these videos at the same time. This right here is the panel for it. Now, if you know about the ARCADE1UP, you know that these are not the official buttons that it comes with. So the official ones are all the way back here, and I'm going to show you in just a second. They're not the best quality. Same thing with the joystick. The moment that I started to play Street Fighter, I'm not a Street Fighter pro, I just went like, oh man, this feels wrong, it feels rough, it doesn't feel right, it felt way too stiff and gummy and plasticky. So these are the original ones. Hear this? This is not ASMR. I'm just gonna point that out there, but hear this once again. And then check these bad boys out. Ha 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 ha. Oh yeah, hear the clicks. Hear the clicks, and if you look on the back, nothing has been wired yet. I removed a lot of the things, including the joysticks. I replaced these, but I still got to wire them. I kept the speaker, so I am going to be adding a RetroPie to it. I'm going to keep the monitor, and we're going to have that be to the side of our television, because the benefit is that because it's not too big, it actually just fits perfectly in our home office, despite the fact that we don't have this huge space. So I have just a bunch of wires, just a bunch of buttons, and it's a mess right now. And I recorded a lot of footage using the Panasonic Lumix G85. I really don't use this a lot for myself, even though this does 4K, because honestly, there's a convenience factor. I don't think you need to see all the pores in my face. If you'd like me to experiment with this camera down the line, let me know. But as is, I use this for the unboxing videos, to showcase the arcade machine. All the footage that you're seeing about the arcade machine during this video was recorded using the Lumix G85. I love me this camera. It is beautiful. Ever since I was a little kid, I always dreamt of having my personal arcade. And I wish I still had this. I must have been about 10, 11 years old. And I was never a big fan of simulation racing games like Gran Turismo, but I always liked the Cruising the World, Cruising USA, your Crazy Taxis, and I'm thinking of other games. I'm blanking out. Outrun. There's another game. There's another Sega game. Oh, Super Hang-On. There we go. Got it. Super Hang-On. I love playing those games growing up, and actually drew out like an arcade cabinet. If you know about the Jurassic Park one, the Lycan one, imagine that, but for one person. And the idea would have been that you could sit there and you would have a racing wheel, but you would also have a movable joystick with buttons. And I always had that idea. And obviously we can't really do that here because it would be impossible. But the fact that we can have an arcade machine here, and yes, it is a complete luxury. It is unnecessary. We could totally just put the RetroPie, hook it up to the television and do that. There's a bunch of different games out there. We got the Capcom Beat 'em Ups collection on the Nintendo Switch, so we can play a lot of the games there, but there's a psychological aspect. And if you like some of the arcade machines, if you watch my Galloping Ghost arcade video, which is an awesome, huge arcade up in Illinois, you know what I'm talking about, right? There's the psychological feel of, there's no joystick here, but you have the monitor, it's right up in your face, and you're doing this. Hear that? Oh, it's so good. This is gaming porn, if you will. That's probably a subreddit. I just want to have that. The fact that you can go into our office, you see a machine, you turn it on, and if you have something like that, I would love to know. Something that I've done recently on YouTube is just looking up what are other people installing in their RetroPies? What are they doing regarding arcade machines in their home? So if you have one, feel free to tweet me, EpicJC, send me some pictures, send me an email, juan@presspause.tv. We have a P.O. box. We have a lot of stuff that I don't really promote. So if there's any way that you want to connect with me or my wife or anything that we're doing here in Puerto Rico, please let me know in the comment section of the video. But I just wanted to do this, not here to review a game. I still have this up because I recently published a video about the PlayStation Now service, which you can check out right here, right now on the channel. You can download games from the PS2 and the PS4 now. You can't do that for PS3 games, and that honestly kind of sucks. And I can't recommend the service, but if you want to get my live reaction, because I did it Let's Play style, you can check that out right here on the channel. So folks, it's 10:20 p.m. on a Tuesday as I'm recording this, and I'm like, man, I'm doing a lot of stuff today because I just wanted to do it, but I'm not talking to anybody really telling you this. So that's why I hit the record button. And just something I wanted to point out, I don't know if I'm ever going to do a video about this. I don't think so. We went to Costco. Costco is a very dangerous place for me. And we always talk about the video games in this channel, in this Facebook page, the Twitter, wherever you're checking me out. But card games are pretty cool. And they had this for $15 on sale. $15. They had Uno, which I'm assuming many of you are familiar with, but they had Dos, and it is not a one-to-one game. It initially looks similar, but there's a lot of different factors. If you have 2 and 2, that can equal a 4, something like that. I really like Blink. It's a 2-player game, and it's based on different shapes and colors. So if you have a card with the same color, you put another one, and the idea is that your deck has to be emptied out by the end. We also played Snappy Dressers. And we played this at a friend's house, and we liked it so much that we went back to Costco and we bought this despite the fact that we already have a ton of stuff, and including board games and other card games that we just don't play enough of, but we got to do that here at home. And another friend, Sparrow Wolf, which thanks to him, I got a lot of those awesome Indie Box Steelbooks, which you can check out the video right here on the channel. He suggested that we play Mad Gap. So if you at any point want us to play this, we probably will on stream over at Press Pause TV on Twitch between my wife and myself, because I cannot play these solo. I mean, I could try, but up until next time, folks, this video has concluded. Feel free to share all these videos, share them on social media, share them with your dog, drink a little bit of coffee while you watch the videos, recommend stuff for me to cover down the line. But as you can see, with everything that I got going on, I'm like a kid in a candy store. And yes, if you're wondering about the paint here, I am going to get the acrylic thing. I already called and contacted ARCADE1UP. They're going to be doing that. The epic journey, folks. It does. It doesn't even just continue. It's beginning now. This is going to be an insane journey that I just cannot wait to play a lot of the games there and just hear all the clicks. Just hear all the clicks. Thanks for watching, gang. Take care. This one sounds different. Check it out. Check it out. This one has a little bit of bass, right? Check it out. Check it out. This one's bassy. Good stuff.